In this video, we will see how you can review who is watching your recordings and how long they're watching them for. First, log into Blackboard and locate the Tegrity Enabled course for which you want to generate these reports. Next, from the course homepage, locate the Tegrity Classes link and click on it to open up the Tegrity Viewer. With the Tegrity Viewer window open, locate the Reports tab that appears in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, and from the drop-down, select Custom Analysis. Your window should now refresh, and the following should appear on screen. Next, use the drop-down in the upper right corner and select Viewing Report by Course, Class, Instructor, and Viewer. In this view, we have two sets of fields on screen. The ones on the left relate to the grouping sequence, and the ones on the right serve as filters. For this example, I will use the following grouping sequence: Grouping 1, Course; Grouping 2, Instructor; Grouping 3, Class; and Grouping 4, Viewer, because we want to know who's watching these recordings. Next, let's set a couple filters. First, let's set the course filter. Here, you can select the course for which you want to generate these reports. If you are teaching multiple courses that have Tegrity enabled for them, they will all appear in this list. We're going to select the course called UMKC Tegrity Podcasting Sandbox. The instructor field is already filled in, so we don't have to change that. If you desire, you can also run a report on a specific class. The term class within the Tegrity environment is really just a synonym for the lecture name. So if you want to run reports on a specific lecture, here's where you'd use the drop down to enter that. We're going to leave this as none. Next is Viewer. You can also select a specific viewer. We're going to set this as none as well because we want to see a complete list of viewers for our particular course. Our last step is to select a date range for which we want to generate this report. I'm going to change my from date to start on October 1st and leave my end date as October 21st. Next, I'm going to click on Run Report and give Tegrity a couple seconds to generate my report. Once the report is generated, you do have the ability to download it. To do so, just click on the Download Report button. Tegrity offers you a download via either Microsoft Excel format or Adobe PDF format. In our case, we're going to use Microsoft Excel. You check that radio button and hit OK. Give Tegrity a couple seconds once you've hit OK to generate the file for you. Tegrity should now give you an option where you can choose to save the file to your computer. Make sure the radio button is correctly selected and hit OK. In my case, I'm going to hit Cancel because I already have a copy of this particular file on my desktop. Once you've had a chance to download your file, be sure to click Cancel or use the little box in the upper right corner of the dialog window to close this window. That brings us to the end of this recording.